Hi, good morning, guys. I hope you're all feeling okay. Tired Thursday, perhaps. So we're going to start in Virasana on our shins like this. You know, you can always put a block underneath you if you want to be a bit more supported here. And if it's really uncomfortable, you can always sit cross-legged. But if not, if you can be there, maybe you can use a block to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. We won't be here too long. Now rest your hands on your thighs. And lift the shoulders up to the ears and then just let the shoulders draw down the back. And then let the head just move from side to side and up and down. And then letting your eyes close. Take a long deep breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Two more like that, full deep breaths in. And open your mouth, try and exhale completely. Last time, long breath in. And open mouth, exhale completely. Take the first two fingers of your right hand and we'll press them into the center of the forehead. Let's block off your right nostril and breathe in and out through your left nostril. Taking at least 4 or 5 counts to breathe in and out. And acknowledging the pause in between the breaths. So notice how it feels, the breath just flowing in and out through one side. If you're a little bit blocked this morning, then maybe just visualize the air traveling in and out through the nostril. The air warming up that one side. When you get to your next exhale, you can block off the left nostril and then start to breathe in and out through the right nostril. Slow breaths in, slow breaths out. Just acknowledging the pauses in between the breaths. And how does that feel as you start to warm up the right side? Balancing out the energies. Take 2 more breaths. Hopefully bringing enough awareness to both sides of you. Preparing you ready for the class ahead and ready for your day ahead. When you get to your next exhale, you can release the hand. And then we'll take a breath in through both nostrils. And then open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Keep your eyes together, press your palms, or eyes closed, sorry. Press your palms together and start to rub the hands as fast as you can. So you create a nice load of heat there in your hands. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, and you're going to use your left hand to massage out the right hand. So we did this in the nurturing class yesterday. So using your thumb to press into the palm of the right hand, making sure you take care to massage by the knuckles and making sure you get all the way to the tips of the fingers. You can then walk the hands up the forearms and up the upper arms, up to the shoulders. You can give the shoulders a little massage, or sorry, this right side coming all the way up to your neck. And finding where there's tightness, so you might be feeling tight, might be feeling stiff, but if not, you're just bringing awareness to this whole right side. We'll take the right hand on the floor just by the hips, fingertips on the floor, and then let your left ear fall towards the left shoulder. See if you can increase the stretch by trying to walk the fingertips away. And then lifting the right arm up and over your head. Press the left palm flat into the floor and start to breathe into this right side as you lean over to the left. You're going to lift your hips up and place your hips on the right side. So coming up and over your right foot, and then just seeing if you can lean in even more towards that left side. Place your right hand onto your left knee, left fingertips behind you, and then start to grow tall into the twist. So breathing in and breathing in. And from here, just take the hands behind you, line up the knees and the feet. And you're going to open up the left knee, so you come into like a butterfly shape, and then close it. And you just try that a few times, opening and closing the leg. So getting into this left hip, really grounding the right hip. Yeah, so try not to take the right leg with you as you go. Okay, and then we'll come up to seated on this right hip. Take your left knee just by your right foot. And then take both hands over to the right side, and then just start to see if you can come down onto your forearms. Yeah, so you might not make it with that left forearm. See how far you can go. Then you're going to reach your left arm up and over your head now, and try and spin the chest to the sky. Okay, and you can open and close the chest here. So you're going to let the chest drop, and then you can open it up. And bringing the left hand back, picking yourself back up, bringing the left knee back onto the right, and then coming back to where we came from. So you can take your right hand, thumb into the palm of the left hand and start to create a little bit of heat there in that left palm, ready for your chaturangas. The thumb brushing the knuckles of each finger, coming all the way to the tips of the fingers and the thumbs. And then taking the hands up the forearms, awakening the forearm, coming up the upper arm and up to the shoulder, and then searching for where is there some tightness and where is there some tension. Use the fingertips to try and ease that out. And then we take the left hand to the floor, so the fingertips are onto the floor. And then you can take your right ear towards the right shoulder, so you get that nice stretch there. And you can start to reach the left fingertips away, increasing the stretch. And then as you take the left arm up and over your head, right palm rests on the floor. And then just breathe into this left side as you try and reach the left fingers towards the right side. And then we can take it a little bit further, lifting the hips up, just pop them onto the left side, and then try and increase the stretch there. Inhaling, and exhaling. And coming up, and then taking the hands behind you. Now you're going to start to have your knees on top of each other, your feet on top of each other, and open and close the right leg now. Really keep this left leg grounded on the floor and see where you can go with the right leg. Like a door opening and closing, waking up this right hip. Okay, and when you're ready, we'll lift ourselves up and you can place your right knee next to your left foot. And then start to spin away from the legs. Maybe you can come down onto your left forearm. The right arm might take a little bit more work to get there. Yeah, you play with it, you see what you can manage. And then reach the right fingers up and over your head. And then try and spin the chest open towards the sky. And then open and close the chest. Nice little opening and closing of the chest. And it's your body, your movement. What do you need to do to make this feel good? And then bringing your hands back up, bringing yourself back up, and bringing your knees back together, feet back together, and then coming back. From here then, you can lift yourself up nice and tall, and then exhale, fold over the legs into your child's pose. Relax your back, relax your head. Take a big breath in through the nose. And a long breath out as you relax into your child's pose. Coming up onto all fours. Start to draw a big circle with your head. So everything else stays still, a big circle with the head. And then take the circle the other way. And keeping the head still, start to draw a big circle with the rib cage. Just enjoying movement to help wake up. And then take the circle the other way. Keeping the rib cage still, can you bring that movement into your hips? So just the hips moving now. And then take the circle the other way, so you're getting a fair amount of core activation there, fair amount of glute and hamstring activation. Good, and then coming into those full cat-cows, letting the belly sink, lift the head, chest up, and then exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. And again, 2 more times, belly sink, lift the head, chest up, and then exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. Last time, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up, and then exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. Let the belly sink, and then slide your right arm underneath your body towards the left side, and left fingers to the top of the mat. Yeah, good, now push into the back of your right arm and try and open up the left shoulder. You can swing the left arm up to the sky and wrap it around your back. Maybe you can snuggle your fingers around this right thigh. And as an option, you can extend your left leg back. So you start to press the toes into the floor, feel the stretch through the left leg. Now another option is to lift the left leg up off the floor. Yeah, toes pointing downwards, just see if that's a possibility today. Wherever you are, if you've got the leg lifted, keep it lifted. We're going to bring the left hand back on the mat by your face. And then pick yourself up so the right hand comes back underneath your shoulders. Start to bring your left knee into your nose, round into the back, and then take it all the way back. 2 more, exhale, knee into nose, round into the back, and then take it all the way back. Last time, draw the knee in, round into the back. Now take it back, and you're going to bend the knee and try and open up the hip. And then draw a big circle with the knee. Trying again to that left hip, and strengthening the right hip. Take the circle the other way. And now I'll lower the left knee next to the right. Take a cat, so let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. And then slide your left arm underneath you towards the right side now. So side of the head to the floor and right fingers to the top of the mat. Hold it there, try and push into the back of your left arm as you reach with the right fingers. And you can take your right arm up to the sky, wrap it around your left thigh. So you've got that nice little opening of the right shoulder here. Make sure your hips are above your knees. So you're not too far forwards or too far back, but getting a nice stretch. Now you extend your right leg back. Press your toes into the floor. You got a stretch there through the calf. If you want to, you could play with lifting the right leg. You've got to really push into the back of that left arm. And if all is well, then you can release your right hand, rest it by your face, and then pick yourself up, keeping that right leg lifted. You can always then have had the leg down, come into this pose and then lift the leg. So now as you exhale, bring your knee into your nose, round into your back, and then take it back. And again, exhale, we're mindfully moving and waking up the body. Take it back. Last time, so you exhale, bring your knee into your nose, round into the back. Yeah, so now we'll take it back and then bend the knee and then see if you can spin the knee up to the sky, opening up the hip. And we'll continue that with the circle, the big circle with the right knee. And circle it the other way. Hopefully that's created a little bit of fire, a little bit of strength in the left leg and mobility in the right hip. We'll lower the right knee next to the left. Take your cat again, letting the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. This time, take your hands to the corners of the mat. Big yawn, nothing better than this stretch to wake up the spine. Have your chin on the floor. If that's too much, you can have a block underneath your chest or a pillow. Imagine yourself like a lovely lazy cat. Although I don't like cats, I prefer dogs. Start to walk the hands right back in underneath your shoulders. Do the opposite of that. Do your angry cat, round into the back, chin to chest. Coming back to neutral, place the forearms onto the floor now. We work those up with that little massage at the beginning. Interlace the fingers and then tuck your toes under. I just want you to play with lifting the hips up and then lowering the knees down. So little pulsing of knees lowering and the hips lifting. Now see how it feels. You can look at your feet. You feel the strength in your shoulders and your forearms. And eventually you might be able to start to come into stillness here. You could press the heels down one by one. That's it, moving the hips, just exploring the hamstrings. You could try swinging the right leg out towards the right side. Lowering it back and then swinging the left leg out towards the left side. And bringing it back. A few more times, just swinging the legs from side to side. You can do this with the knees bent as well. Last time, little swinging. And then lower the knees. Sit back into your heels. Come up to seated. And we'll take the hands behind. Interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale. Feel all the blood flow flowing back down the body. And exhale. Squeeze the shoulders back. Let's make it into down dog. So rest the hands onto the floor. Come onto all fours.
Tuck your toes under and then lift the hips up into downward facing dog. And like you did in your dolphin, you could paddle the heels down one by one. And then swing the right leg towards the right side. Try not to put too much weight into the left hand. And then swing the leg over to the right side. And you can swap like that from side to side. Now, hopefully that's all right if you've got a bed next to you, or if you're able to do a little bit of this movement. Doesn't have to be big, it's already firing up the outer legs, the inner hips. And then have the feet so that they're a nice space away from the hips. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip, and now draw a big circle with the right knee. And then take the circle the other way. You're going to bring the right knee into your nose. Right foot lands inside the right hand. And then we'll lower the left knee to the floor. All good. And let's take the arms up to the sky. So you're going to catch hold of your left wrist with your right hand and then just lean over towards the right side here. Take a big breath into that left side. And coming back to the center, take the hands either side front foot. You're going to stand onto your right leg, lift your left leg up, hands on the floor into a little half standing split. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale and fold over the right leg, and that right leg can be bent. Lower the left foot next to the right, and then try and swing the left leg out to the left side. Play with it. Lower the left foot back. Inhale, lift the head, chest up, and then exhale and fold. Start to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Push the palms together, thighs forwards, hips forwards, gaze up, and then exhale, hinge from the hips. Take a halfway lift and lengthen. And then exhale, you can step back into plank. From plank, come down onto your forearms. Lower the knees, release your feet. Lower the thighs and lower the hips. And then draw your chest forwards. So flowing from moment to moment. Tuck your tail, push the pubic bone down, lift the chest up. From here, can you tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the floor, lift your belly up off the floor, so you're rounding up into the back, and then lift your hips off the floor. Fire up that core. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can drop your knees or come straight up into plank. And then hips up into downward facing dog. Wiggle it, see how it feels. What's happening with you today? So lift the left leg up to the sky. And bend the knee and open up the hip. And draw a nice big circle with the left leg. And then take the circles the other way. Notice if you put lots of weight into one hand and try and keep it equal. Bring the left knee into the nose, the left foot next to your left thumb. And then when you're ready, lower the right knee. How's that feeling this morning? Lift your arms up. You're going to catch hold of your right wrist with the left hand and then lean over towards the right side. Yeah, really drop into this right side. How's it feeling this morning? Inhale, can you spin the chest towards the sky a little bit? As you exhale, bring the hands either side of the front foot. You're going to step onto your left leg and lift your right leg up. So it's a half standing split. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale and fold. Yeah, you can have a bend in the left leg. You can have your hands on blocks. Lower your right foot next to the left Right, try not to put the foot on the floor and then swing it out towards the right side without putting too much weight into the left leg. Bring the foot back. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, fold. Good. Start to roll your way up. Think about pushing the feet down as you roll up. Lifting the arms up, thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, step your feet back or jump them back. Find plank pose. And then drop down onto your forearms. And you can always drop your knees at any time. Hold it here, inhale. As you exhale, lower the knees, release your feet, lower the thighs, the pubic bone, and then draw the chest forwards. Enjoy this moment. You can let your right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Left ear fall towards the left shoulder. Bring the head back to the center. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your thighs, push round into your back, lift your hips up. And this time, come into dolphin. So you're going to walk your feet towards your elbows and come into that dolphin shape. You can have a little look at your feet. Push down through the forearms to try and lift the hips up. Knees can be bent, and I know this is a challenge, but go with it. Yeah, just breathe through it. Take each pose as it is. Looking at your hands, press the left hand flat, right hand flat. So now you're in your full downward dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, let's swing the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. You're going to straighten the right leg where it is. And then try and lift the right leg up even higher. Yeah, squeeze that right leg open even higher. So the hip is open. You're lifting the leg up from the outer seam of your leggings or your legs. Drop the right hip and try and keep the right foot as high as it is. And then bring your knee into your nose. Land the foot next to your right thumb. Come through into a high lunge. We'll catch hold of left wrist with right hand. Now if you start to wobble, walk your right foot over to the right side and then lean over towards the left side. Towards the right side. That's only if you feel like you're wobbling. Breathing in. Good. And then breathing out. Coming back to the center, take your hands either side of the front foot and you're going to stand onto the right leg. Lift the left leg and try and lift it a little higher this time. Yeah, can that left leg go a bit higher? Bit higher, maybe the knee is bent on the right leg. Inhale, chest forwards. As you exhale now, if you need your hands on the blocks, use them. You're going to try and swing your left leg out towards the left side. Notice how much strength you need in your right hip. And then swing it all the way back. Try that one more time. The toes turn towards the left. The leg moves towards the left. And then swing it back. Lower the left foot next to the right. Whoa. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll up, pushing down through your feet as you come to standing. Palms together, thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, hinge from the hips. Hands land on the floor. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, plant the hands, jump your feet back. You can step them back. You guessed it, we're going to come down onto the forearms. And now you're comfortable there, you're going to come back up onto your hands. Come down onto your forearms. You can always drop your knees if you need to. And then come back up onto your hands. So now lower the knees, release your feet, lower the thighs, lower the hips, draw your shoulders back and draw your chest up. Yeah, see how that feels here, breathing in As you breathe out, bring your chin to your chest. And then push up into a downward facing dog. Just trying to find different ways to move, different ways to feel it, different ways to activate different muscles. Left leg lifts up. Now from here, you can bend the knee and open up the hip. And I'll work on straightening that left leg. So how does that feel there? Now try and take the left foot away from the right foot. So lifting it up even higher. Imagine the seam of your leg against the outer seam of your leg. Get it even higher, higher, higher. Keep that left foot as high as you can as you drop your left hip down. Yeah, see how that feels? Bring your left knee into your nose. Left foot inside the hands. Once you're there, come up into high lunge. Now don't forget, if you're wobbling here, move that left foot over towards the left side a bit. We'll catch hold of the right wrist and we'll lean up and over towards the left side. Get that lovely stretch there all to the right side. Inhale. You're pulling the right hand with the left. Exhale. Coming back, lower the hands down. Stand onto your left leg, and this time try and lift the right leg higher. Yeah. Grab your blocks if you need them. Have a bend in your left knee if you need them. I know this is no one's favourite place to be, but we'll try and make the most of it. Try and breathe into it. So now, how can you spin the toes towards the right and swing the right leg towards the right side? And then take it all the way back. Okay, just explore the journey. Do what you can and explore the journey. Swinging the right leg towards the right side. And then swinging it all the way back. Good. And we can lower the right foot next to the left. Take a halfway lift and let go. And then exhale and fold. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Press the palms together, thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, plant the hands. You can step back, jump back, find plank. Last time, forearms come down. Drop your knees if you need to. You don't need to suffer. Come back up onto your hands. Come down again onto your forearms. And then come back up onto your hands. Well done. Lower the knees. Release your feet. Lower the thighs. Lower the hips. Keep the arms straight. Try and lift the chest up. Okay, explore that for you. If you need to bend your arms a bit, bend them. And then bring your chin to your chest, lift the hips up, core strong. Come into your downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. We're going to take one breath in each pose. So as you inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, open up the hip. Bring your right foot inside your right thumb, come into a high lunge. Drop the back heel, 45, open up into your warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, and then take it back. Breathe into this right side. Everything should be open and ready. Straighten the right leg, reach even further towards the back of the mat. And then come through into triangle pose, pushing the back hip away. Right hand in front of right ankle, left arm up to the sky. Now, right hand can also be on your shin. Left arm up and overhead. Looking down, bend into your front knee, come back, warrior two. This time, right hand inside right foot or right forearm thigh, left arm up and overhead. You choose where feels good to go. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring the left hand down, pick your back heel up, walk your right foot over to the right side, stand onto your right leg, lift your left leg up. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. Exhale, as you fold, can the nose come to the shin? Can that left leg get up even higher now? Bend the left leg and try and spin the knee open towards the sky to open up that hip even more. Well done. And then bring your left foot next to your right. Sure. Halfway lift and lengthen. You can have a bend in the knees, definitely here. Exhale and fold. All right, this time come to standing. And then take the hands behind your lower back. Bend those knees. Push the thighs forwards, hips forwards, and then peel the chest back. And then lift it up and over, hinge from the hips. Hands to the floor. Inhale, lift the head, chest forwards. Exhale, as you jump back, can you land in a plank with bent arms? Lift the chest up into Cobra Up Dog. You do whatever you need to do there. And then you meet me in Downward Facing Dog. Nice, hopefully feeling a bit warmer. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Body's nice and warm, so let's bring the left knee into nose, left foot, inside left thumb. Come right up into your high lunge. You know all these shapes. So drop the back heel 45, open up into Warrior 2. Can you get into your deepest Warrior 2? Flip the front palm, reach it forwards and take it back. Breathe into the left side. Yeah, we've done loads of opening up into the sides there. You straighten the front leg, squeeze your legs together, reach even further. And then come into triangle. So now left hand can be on shin or in front of ankle. Right fingers to the sky. Hold it there, breathe in. Right arm up and overhead. Breathing out. Looking down, bend your front knee, come back, Warrior 2. You've got your two options now, forearm thigh, or right hand inside right foot. Left hand inside left foot. Right arm up and overhead into this side angle. Inhale. Can you get even deeper here? Good. Right hand comes down, pick your back heel up, left foot over to the left side, and we stand onto the left leg, lift your right leg up, up, up. Yeah, now how high can you go? Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, nose towards the shin. Try and lift that left leg up higher, higher, higher. Bend the knee now and try and send your right knee up to the sky. Opening up the hip, changing the shape. Bend that left leg if you need to. With control, lower your right foot next to your left. Feel the strength in the outer left leg as you do that. Inhale, draw the chest forwards. Exhale and fold. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Hands behind you, knees bent. Okay? Thighs forwards, hips forwards. Peel the upper body back, pushing the hands down, opening up the chest. Lift it up and over, hinge from the hips. Releasing the hands, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, plant the hands. Can you jump back, land in plank with bent arms? Draw the chest through, come into your up dog, cobra if you need to. And then meet me in downward facing dog. Oh, big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Good. Can you lower the forearms to the floor? Yeah, one at a time, maybe both at the same time. Interlace the fingers, bend your knees if you need to. Such a lovely name in this pose, but it's not that comfortable. From here, could you lift the right leg up to the sky and then bend the knee, open up the hip. See how it goes. Yeah, do your version. Lower the right foot down, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Do your version of this. Good, lower the left leg down and then lower the knees down. Sit back into your heels. That's it, come up to seated. let all the blood flow the right way, certainly waking us up. Take the hands behind, draw the shoulders back, press the hands down. Inhale, and exhale. Good morning. Hands come down. You're going to swing your feet forward somehow. You might need longer arms. Have your feet flat. Reach your arms forwards. Don't relax on the floor completely. Okay, so keep some energy there. Start to lower down nice and slow. You're only going to go so far, and then you're going to come right back up. I'm going to try it 3 more times, lowering down nice and slow. This time as you come up, take the arms up to the sky, try and tilt the pelvis forwards. 2 more times, round into the back. It's like a teaser that you're almost lying down, and then come right back up. Lift the arms up, tilt the pelvis forward. Last one, round into the back, chin to chest. And then come right back up. Tilt the pelvis forwards, lift up tall. Good. Now take the hands behind the thighs, lean back, go past your sit bones, walk your feet in, and then hover your feet off. Hold it there, reach your hands forwards. Now try and bring your thighs to your chest and your chest to your thighs. Squeeze your heels into your bum, thighs into belly, chest into thighs. Lift your chest forwards. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into your low boat. Hold it there. There's no arch in your lower back now. It's totally rounded. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax onto the mat. Big breath into your belly. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. You can bend the knees, have your feet flat. And then take your feet as wide as the mat and just let your knees press together. And you can let your hands rest on your belly for a moment. Eyes closed, face totally relaxed. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let go of anything, any frustrations, any joy, anything. Just let go of it all. And for the last few moments, walking the feet together, bring your knees into your chest. Take your arms into like a crucifix, take your cross, and then let both knees fall to the right side. We'll just hold it there for a moment. And push the top knee into the bottom knee, and the bottom knee into the top knee. So you're getting that activation there. And then bring the knees back into the center and letting them fall to the other side. Squeezing top knee into bottom knee into top knee. Bring the knees back into the center. Take the hands behind the thighs, roll up to seated. We are nearly there. Just sit cross-legged, however's good for you. Eyes closed, hands onto your knees. We'll take the top 2 fingers again and just press those top 2 fingers into the center of the forehead. You're going to alternate with the thumb and the 4th finger, so the thumb and the ring finger. So block off the right nostril, inhale through the left. Block off the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril.
Lock off the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Lock off the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Lock off the right, exhale through the left. Releasing the hand, inhale through both nostrils. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Take a moment just to breathe normally, naturally. As pressing the palms together, thumbs up to the forehead. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Hopefully you managed to shift whatever needed shifting, or take in more of whatever you needed taking more of in. I hope you're ready for the day.